Hi, I'm Amy from Acrylic. Welcome back to another Watch Me Work video, and today I'm going to be making these lovely mermaidy nails for my client Nicola. So I've sculpted out a clear base. We filed off her previous set because she wanted to try some encapsulation. We've got a really thin base, which I did on forms, and now we've taken those off and given them a little bit of a shape. I'm using Tropical Sea from Naio nails and just giving that first nail just a little wash because we're going to be putting glitter over the top of this, so we don't need the colour really dark. This is just a fine iridescent glitter that I picked up from Salon supplies. It's got a greeny hue but then an iridescent shimmer to it. And then into that wet acrylic with the glitter in it, I'm placing some mylar shards. So we'll speed through the rest of these nails. Each hand was slightly different, but same techniques for them all really. Full colour of Tropical Sea, and then I've already cut some shards of angel paper and I'm placing those into the wet acrylic. I don't waste time beforehand cutting them to exactly the same length as a nail. I just place them at the cuticle, bring them down and then trim the ends off. I also popped in a little metal embellishment into this one, placing it where I want it and then putting just a really tiny bead of acrylic to keep it in place. This nail is the same as the pinky, so just a really light wash of that colour. Going in with that lovely glitter. And some mylar shards. On the pointer finger I'm going to do an ombre, so I come in with Mega White from Naio nails first, blend up the nail and just let that set up a bit. So I go onto the thumbnail and again doing a wash of colour and adding glitter and mylar shards. And then come back to the pointer with our minty colour, blending that down, and then I blend a bit of white back up into it as well. It doesn't have to be perfect because we are putting strips of angel paper on this as well. After I finish that hand, I'm capping. Nicola's got quite small nails, so the majority of these I managed to do in just one bead, so I place it at the cuticle, tap it around, pulling it down and then swiping it to meet the free edge. And Bob's your uncle. turning the nail to the side, making sure that I know how high to cap really. We don't want them too thick, otherwise we're just going to waste our time filing them off afterwards. So I check from the side to see how much product I need and then pick up the appropriate amount. Nicola's design brief was basically anything you want to do, but it has to be sparkly and mermaidy. And that makes me very happy. I couldn't decide at the end which one was my favourite. If you know which one is your favourite, let me know down below. Just adding a little bit there to build up the apex. So I finished filed all of Nicola's nails now, and we are going in with lots and lots of stones. These came from a little treasure pot which you can buy, well I call them treasure pots, I'm not sure what they're called. They're little black pots with just all sorts of junk in them which all kind of fit together. And we are embellishing the heck out of her lovely nails. I've left the other hand in for this part so you can see the designs on this hand. I love that ring finger. It's all just see-through with some strips of that paper in it and a little bit of the glitter at the bottom. And a star right at the cuticle. We left this on with a glass tip with just like the swoosh of that glitter down the join of the colour. Now this thumb gives me absolute life. Crack out the other box because there's not enough stones. I actually went back to her right hand after this and added some more on because I felt like we'd put so many on the left. The right was looking a bit drab compared, so we went back and added some more. And then we go in with our top coat. This thumb is beautiful. So sparkly. I'm using Mega Gloss from Naio Nails. It's a non-flexible top coat, so that's slightly better to go around the stones. Button it up to the stones, not going over them. And here's the final result. If you have a favourite nail, let me know in the comment section down below. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and I'll catch you another time. Bye!